What is going on, beautiful people? We are back. My name is Finesse, GoldBoys.com, and I'm riding solo today. Locke has some pre-planned stuff he had to take care of, so riding solo today. I do have some of his plays though. He still wanted me to give out some sauce for the people. So yeah, we're back, loaded slate as normal for Tuesday MLB, and yeah, so we got a lot to talk about. 15 games on a slate, and we're gonna talk through most of them. I got a bunch of action tonight. um some nice plus money, some builders, all of that type of stuff you've come to expect from this show. So yeah, we appreciate you watching. I see my man Zappy already in the chat. Big salute to you, Zappy. Yeah, we're gonna do our thing as always. Try to cash some tickets like we normally do. And speaking of, last stream was last Tuesday, so a week ago was the last time we spoke. And another very successful stream. On my plays alone, I was up 3.42 units. I don't have exact unit count for Lock, but I know he hit a hit builder, which probably pays for all of his other stuff, to be honest. All of his dinger plays and all of that stuff. So successful stream. Another successful stream last Tuesday, which we love, which we love. I hope you guys cashed with us, made some money with us. Um, and yeah, I'm on a nice little run right now. Last 8 days of betting, up nearly 24 units. So amazing run. Looking to end the month off strong. Got like 3 or 4 days left in the month. So yeah, looking to keep it going. And today's a new day. So fuck what happened yesterday. Today is a new day. And we're gonna cash some tickets tonight. So like I said before, we got a loaded slate. So we're gonna get right down to business. Let me pull up everything I need to pull up. So it's a lot of pressure, bro. I'm rocking with myself. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be professional. All right. So yeah, as always, if you guys have any questions, any plays you like in, feel free to put it in the chat. Happy to answer them. Happy to talk to any plays you guys like. Hit the like button if you can. Early in the stream helps get new eyeballs on the stream. But yeah, without further ado, we're gonna get right into it. If y'all don't mind, I don't mind. We're gonna get right into it. So, Red Sox, Orioles. We got Brian Bayo going against G-Rod, Grayson Rodriguez. I do have some interest in this game. Yeah, a lot of sprinkles in this game. Taking some shots, but the main play is a little hit parlay. Leadoff hitter for both teams. Jaron Duran and Gunnar Henderson each to record a hit. That's minus 125 on Hard Rock. It's pretty much the same cap for both of these guys. Gunnar Henderson against Brian Bayo. Brian Bayo has been much more susceptible to lefties. We all know what Gunner's about. He's not the hottest guy in the world right now, but doing very well against the pitch mix that he's going to see from Bayo. And it's the same thing for Jaron Duran. He, on the other hand, has kind of maintained his level of play, still batting over 350 versus righties over the last 14 days. Crushes the pitch mix he's going to see. Hitting at the top of the lineup on the road, gives him a better chance for 5 at bats if the Boston offense gets going. So like that hit parlay. And then I kind of stepped it up a bit. Plus 350 on Hard Rock. Same two guys, Duran, Henderson hit. I added Ryan O'Hearn hit. Grayson Rodriguez 5+ Ks. And the Red Sox plus 3.5. That's plus 350 on Hard Rock as well. Ryan O'Hearn is, I really like him today. I also played his home run, which I'm going to get to in a second, but really like him. Insane fly ball percentage, insane hard hit rate over the last 14 days. Crushes the pitch mix from Bayo. Also a lefty. I mentioned Bayo much more susceptible to lefties. So a nice little plus 350. I put 0.3 units on that. A little stepped up parlay for the game. I mentioned I had a ton of sprinkles as well. So we're going to get to those now. Same two guys, Gunner and Jaron Duran. I took each to record a double. That's plus 1698 on FanDuel. Gunner, Jaron Duran each to record a double. Same cap, right? Both guys with speed as well, which kind of helps the double. Can easily stretch a single into a double, ball into the gap. So yeah, same cap. I like the price for both guys at the top of the lineup, so won't go too much into that. And then I played 2 home run props in this game. Gunnar Henderson home run at plus 470 on Caesars, and O'Hearn home run plus 700 on Caesars. Same cap, right? I'm not gonna keep repeating myself. Same cap. Crushes the pitch mix, good fly ball percentage. Bayo susceptible to lefties, all of that good stuff. So if we hit the main play, which is just a hit parlay, it pays for everything else. But hopefully we can hit at least one of these, big plus money sprinkles to eke out some profit in this game. So yeah, starting off hot, a lot of plus money that I like. My man Chris in the chat, salute to you, Chris. I'm not even gonna try to say that name out of respect. We're gonna Saeed. I hope I'm saying that right, my brother. He likes Corey Seager. We're gonna talk about Corey Seager later. I'm on him as well. Preston's in the chat. Shout out to Preston. Took J-Ram for the FanDuel Dinger promo. I like that. I'm on J-Ram as well. So we here. Me and the chat's here ready to start the show. So I like that. I like that a lot. All right, so let's move on. Action-packed first game of the slate. Damn, Pirates Tigers got postponed, huh? That's fucked. That makes me sad. Let me just double check that. Yeah, Tigers Pirates postponed due to rain. So that kind of sucks. There's only 2 rain games today, and that was one of them. So kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So obviously we'll skip that one. Let's go Cardinals Reds, another game that I'm very interested in. Kyle Gibson going against Andrew Abbott. So I have 2 plays in this game. One is a straight, one is a builder leg, a little 2-leg. So main play in this game is Kyle Gibson over 16.5 outs. I feel like this is kind of square, but I feel like it's just a soft. Excuse me, my dog is hold on. My bad, yeah, my bad. So yeah, I feel like this is kind of square because he's been such a wagon to this number, but I just think it's a soft outs line. I'm not a big fan of Kyle Gibson, but you can't argue with his results. Last start he got pulled early due to a rain delay. In his last outing, only threw 84 pitches, but that was through 4 innings, so that's not very efficient. 84 pitches in 4 innings. I think that, along with him going 5 innings, only 5 innings a couple starts ago, I think this is resulting in us getting a little bit of a soft outline, like I said a second ago. He's been a wagon to this number all year. Now faces one of the easier tests that he's going to get all year. Cincinnati's bottom 10 in almost every statistical offensive category last 14 days versus right-handed pitching. And even though Great American is a hitter-friendly park, the Reds' numbers get even worse at home last 30 days. So that's pretty bad. 6 regular starters for the Reds are batting under 222 last 14 days versus right-handed pitching. 8 Red starters on an above-average K percentage, and 5 starters on a below-average walk percentage. I think this is a decent spot for Cal. Even if he gets touched up a little bit, the Cardinals have no issue leaving him out there, to bag up his 6 innings. The bullpen is also pretty taxed. The Cardinals run a short bullpen as is. I think 3 or 4 guys have worked 2 of the last 3 days. So Tag's bullpen, they need this guy to eat innings, which is kind of what they brought him in for. So, yeah, if Gibson can keep the walks in order, which, like I said, not a heavy walk team for the Reds, I like his chances to eat through these 6 innings. So, I'm also backing the pitcher on the other side, but we'll get to that. Actually, I'll give that out now because this game starts at 6:40. And then I got some sauce from my man Lock that I want to give to the people. So 2-leg parlay on ESPN Bet plus 131. Andrew Abbott under 3.5 earned runs. Paired that with Cole Reagan's over 17.5 outs. So Andrew Abbott under 3.5. I've played this line, I think, 2 other times this year already. This Cardinals lineup, first of all, the lineup they put out today is not great. It's pretty much their normal lineup, but there's so many guys struggling in this lineup. Donovan, Gorman, Carlson, Arenado struggling, Herrera struggling. The team as a whole is really struggling versus lefties. Abbott has been absolutely amazing so far this year. He's only given up 4+ earned runs once, and that was versus a Texas team who not swinging super hot bats, but still a dangerous lineup. You know, he's held lineups like San Diego, Arizona, Baltimore, Philly in check. You know, Philly twice he held in check. So he's been pitching phenomenally. You know, I think he can hold down this lineup. Again, 3.5 is not, that's a big number. So they can touch him up for 2-3 runs and we can still cash this line. So I like that. Cole Reagan's on the other side. I mean, he's been another one, just kind of absolute wagon to this number. For him to go 6 innings. Twins lineup, below average lineup versus lefties. They're a team that can platoon very easily. So when they're facing a lefty, they start all righties, which is exactly what they're doing today. All 9 starters are going to bat from the right-handed side, and Cole Reagans has absolutely fucking dominated righties. Kind of a reverse split guy. You'd expect him to get lefties out, maybe struggle a little bit with righties, but he is dominating righties so far this year. Righties are batting under 200 versus him this year, striking out 32% of the time versus Reagans. He's also really, really good first time through the order. So, yeah, he's been very, very efficient with his pitches as well. So, you know, this Minnesota team is not a team that strikes out a ton versus lefties, which I kind of like. You know, hopefully that can lead to some quicker at bats. He has a long leash. He's gone 100 plus pitches multiple times this year. So I think it's a great spot for him. Whether he gets kind of touched up or not, this is you know, Twins kind of, you know, they got some guys that can hit lefties, but overall not hitting lefties well. So I like this lay, you know, especially at plus money, plus 131 on ESPN bet. I really, really like it. So yeah, that's what I like for this game. I don't have any hitter props or anything. But yeah, let's get to my man Locks plays. So home run parlay. Let's start with the big boy. Home run parlay straight from my man Locktopus. 3-leg parlay on FanDuel. Plus 86.64. So holy shit, what a bomb. He likes 3 guys. Gunner. We talked about Gunner earlier. Juan Soto and Ryan McMahon. So I'm going to talk about Soto a little bit later as well. I like his matchup. Ryan McMahon in cores. Tristan McKenzie versus a lefty. Like that. Almost 90-1 on your money. Absolute fucking juicer. Ace, lay down, boy. Absolute juicer. So love that. Absolute nuke from my man Locke. And then I want to give out one of his dinger plays as well because it starts at 640. Just talked about this game too. Cardinals Reds. He likes Jake Fraley home run plus 750 on FanDuel. Make sure you opt in. This is one of his official dinger picks. So yeah, going with a little bit of a long shot plus 750. Like it a lot. Don't have the analysis, but yeah, I like it. Not mad at it. Locke has one more dinger pick as well. It's in the late slate, so we'll get to that in the later slate. Saeed. I hope I'm saying that right, my brother. Also likes Aaron Judge. I am on Aaron Judge as well, my brother. So we are here. We're here right now. You in my brain right now. Shout out to Smirk in the chat. He likes Nick Martini. That's an interesting pick. He also likes Jake Fraley. Jake Fraley's 5-7 with 2 home runs listed at plus 750 on FanDuel. There you go. Boom. That's one of Locke's picks right there. Preston said I had Glasnow, Skubal, and Reagan 7Ks each, and Skubal's getting voided. Nuke my odds. Yeah, unfortunate. That was one of the there's gonna be a rain game later that we're gonna talk about, but I really thought they were gonna play this one. Didn't look like a super big chance of rain, but it is what it is. Glasnow pitched already, right? I think he pitched already, but hey, stop. Holy shit. Wavehead, shout out to Wavehead, says, what do you think about Morel? So I don't have anything in that game. I know he's going against Freddie. Freddie has given up his fair share of power, his fair share of ISO this year. So I'm not too mad at it. I don't love backing Morel because he's so hot and cold. And right now he's in one of those cold patches. So I personally can't play somebody just hoping he breaks out of a slump. He's really, really slumping right now. So, you know, but when he gets hot, you know, he gets hot. He hasn't homer since the 12th of May. So you could say he's due. You know, I get the argument for that, but he gonna have to show me something. You know what I'm saying? So And you're probably wait, let me check. Yeah. I mean, I don't love it, to be honest, but play what you love. Play what you love. If you love it, that's all that matters, my brother. Nardi like Santander. Yeah, I looked at him briefly. Um, in his matchup with Bayo. He's also going to bat from the left side. We talked about Bayo struggling versus lefties, so I'm not mad at it. One thing I forgot to mention in the Orioles game, it's going to be really good weather. It's going to be really good weather. It's going to be like 85 degrees, and the wind is blowing from left to right, which helps lefties, get the ball over the fence. So forgot to mention that as well. All right. Let's keep it pushing. We got a lot of games to talk over. Athletics Rays. I don't have anything in that game. So if you guys have questions, feel free, but I don't have anything in that game. Dodgers Mets game 2 of the doubleheader. I don't touch doubleheader, so I don't have anything in that game either. So let's jump to 720. 720 Nationals, Braves. I had a hard time with this game. I like this game, but I had a hard time with it. I'm sorry, let me get to the Max Fried versus Jake Irvin is the pitcher matchup for this one. I settled on just kind of a SGP kind of deal. I really like Max Fried in this game. I think he's going to absolutely dominate. This Washington lineup has not been good versus lefties. There's so many guys in that lineup who are struggling with lefties. Meneses, Ruiz, Young. So many guys in our lineup are struggling with lefties. So Max has been incredible for the better part of the year, and Max is not just a normal lefty. He's has that weird arm angle, very, very nasty breaking pitches. So I think he's going to absolutely deal in this one. The problem is the books were kind of on that too, right? His earned runs line was only 1.5. Outs line is 18.5, so can't really work with that. So I just went with a little SGP, minus 110 on BetMGM. Marcelo Zuna hit Nationals team total under 6.5, and the Braves first 5 plus the half a run. So we'll get that on the screen for you. I know it's kind of confusing, but Ozuna hit Nationals team total under 6.5, and Braves plus half a run in the first 5. Make sure it's the plus half a run as well. You get that tie security there as well. But yeah, Ozuna, I like the matchup for him versus Jake Irvin. Same kind of deal. I don't want to beat a dead horse. It's going to be current form, which is pretty good. Hitting righties pretty much all year, really, really well. Crushes the pitch mix you're going to see from Irvin. So yeah, I like the matchup for Ozuna. And the team total in the first 5 just kind of goes along with kind of what I was saying before with Max Fried. I expect him to deal. Atlanta's not been good as of late. Even before the Acuna injury, they really weren't doing so great. Their offense was really, really sputtering. Now you lose Acuna, it's not great, but I'm basically just backing Max Fried in this game. You know what I'm saying? I think he can absolutely hold down Washington, which I think is going to be enough for the Braves to hold on in the first 5. So minus 110 on BetMGM. I like the value there. Smirk likes Cedric Mullins. He likes Andujar for the A's. He likes Michael Harris for the Braves game. Alvin Taylor says, I think this is going to be a close game. Yeah, I agree because, if I'm expecting Free to kind of do his thing and Atlanta to struggle, and Jake Irvin's been pretty good, most of the year too. So, Sam says Nats plus 1.5. I'm not too mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too mad at that. Braves bullpen was very unreliable in my opinion. So, in a nip and tuck game, low total, I'm not mad at you taking the dog spread. Not mad at all. All right, let's keep going. So Cubs Brewers, I do not have anything for this game. I looked at a couple of things. I talked to my man Krusty about Ben Brown and his K's. That kid is fucking filthy. So a couple of unknowns, right? How long is he gonna pitch for? How many pitches is he gonna throw? So that kind of kept me off. Freddie's been very inconsistent. So again, if you guys have any questions on any plays you like, feel free. But I'm off of that game. Royals Twins, Cole Reagans versus Simeon Woods Richardson. So I talked about Cole Reagans already. I like him in this spot. I also have a little SGP and a couple of sprinkles in this game. So I played the same exact parlay probably like 5-6 days ago, something like that. Minus 118 on FanDuel, 3-leg parlay. Michael Garcia and Bobby Witt each to record a hit, and the Royals plus 2.5 in the first 5. It's minus 118 on FanDuel. If you want even better odds, you can take, Royals plus 1.5 in the first 5. I'm not mad at that at all. Mikel Garcia and Bobby Witt Jr., I mean, two of the hottest Royals hitters, along with Salvi at the top of that lineup. Amazing 1-2 punch. They are absolutely destroying right-handed pitching the last 14 days. Woods Richardson has been serviceable this year for sure. I'm not sold. I'm not sold. His level of competition hasn't been great. Washington, Cleveland, Toronto, Seattle. I think all 4 of those offenses are extremely inconsistent. And in the month of April, he faced Detroit and the White Sox twice. So I'm not convinced. And I think this is the team where that can give him some trouble. So again, crush the pitch mix. Both guys crush the pitch mix they're gonna see. I like this 1-2 punch at the top of this Royals lineup. So both guys amazing hit rates. I think Garcia's on a 12-game hit streak. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Garcia's on a 12-game hit streak. We know what we're getting with Bobby Witt. And speaking of Bobby Witt, I sprinkle some of his. I have a couple of Bobby Witt sprinkles as well. I sprinkle his double at plus 260 on Bet Rivers. I also sprinkled the triple at plus 1250 on BetMGM. I'm not playing the home run because Woods Richardson has been amazing at keeping the ball in the yard, keeping the ball on the ground. So with Bobby Witt's speed, he could turn a single into a double, could turn a double into a triple. So I think he hit some baseballs really, really hard this game. Hopefully that results in extra bases for him. So yeah, like it. Lucas likes a belly bomb. Let's go. I like that. Oh, my man Locke is in the chat. I love all you guys. Snuck to the bathroom at a work event. Let's have a night. Salute to my man Locke. Enjoy that little work event you got, my brother. Holding down the fort. He'll be back next week. Smirk likes Nick Lofton. Smirk is on a couple of interesting names. I like it. If all of these hit, my man Smirk is gonna be a fucking gajillionaire, bro. It's gonna be epic. I look Kyrie finna wash his Celtics. Yeah, brother. Shout out to my Celtics, finals bound. I mean, I can't say I'm fucking surprised, or I can't say I'm surprised, but I'm glad we swept them, boys. Shout out to the Pacers. Played a hell of a series. I know we swept them, but they fought their fucking asses off, hooped their asses off. So shout out to them. But I mean, y'all know what time it is. Celtics in 5, Zappy. Celtics in 5. That's it. That backcourt barbecue chicken. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna hunt Luka the whole fucking series. It's gonna be crazy. Anyways. Charleston said he's snitching. So shout out to Charleston. You know what I'm saying? Keeping Lock in line, making sure he's doing his thing. The Muck Gamer like Seager, Olsen, Soto, home runs. I like that. I'm on Seager. We're gonna talk about that. I was literally staring at my fucking screen, trying to choose between Soto and Aaron Judge. I had such a fucking hard time with it. I landed on Judge, but I like Soto as well. I really Lock is on Soto, so I like that. I like that a lot. All right, let's keep it pushing. Blue Jays, White Sox. This is the other rain game of the day. Very, very good chance this game at best gets delayed, if not postponed. So I don't really like wasting time capping those type of games. So I have nothing in this game. Diamondbacks, Rangers. What else do we got? Okay, so I have a couple of things in this game. I mainly it's the hit parlay. I have Corey Seager in the hit parlay. We'll get to that in a second. But let's move on for now. Just for time's sake. Guardians, Rockies, same kind of deal. I have a hit parlay leg in this game that I'll get to in a second. Islam Boy says, quick question. Do you like Kyle Anderson over 5.5 points plus money? My brother, I have not bet NBA in months at this point, fucking months. So I haven't even looked at it. I do know a couple of really, really smart people that I trust that are on that same exact play. So, I can vouch for it. I trust those people, very, very smart people. So not too mad at it. Not too mad at it at all. I also like Ant Edwards points, but Trent Booker with Trent is on that. So know what that means. All right. So yeah, Guardians, Rockies, have the hit parlay leg in there. We'll get to that in a second. So we're gonna skip over that for now. Let's move to probably the most interesting game for me on the slate: Yankees, Angels. Nestor Cortez going against Griffin Canning. I have a lot of action in this game. So we'll start with the Angels. I took the Angels first 5 team total over 1.5. I do not get this line at all. If it's a trap, so be it. I'll lose a unit on it. It's minus 110 on Hard Rock. The Angels are just absolutely demolishing left-handed pitching. Nestor, we talked about Nestor a bunch on the stream. Locke is a Nestor hater. I've had to defend this man. But completely different situation, I think, this time around. First of all, Nestor on the road has been fucking horrific. It hasn't really mattered what level of team and what level of offense he's gone against. Tampa Bay, extremely unreliable offense, tattooed him on the road. Baltimore tattooed him. Cleveland, another very inconsistent offense, tattooed him on the road. Arizona and Houston both tattooed him on the road as well. So that's 5 road starts. He's given up this, 2+ first 5 runs in all 5 of those road starts. ERA over 6 on the road. You pair that with this Angels team being very, very hot, especially against left-handed pitching. The 1.5 numbers just seems very, very disrespectful, especially at these odds. I would expect maybe minus 150, minus 160, maybe if it's 1.5, but 1.5 minus 110. It probably is a trap, but a trap I'm happy to fall into. So this can literally cash in the first inning. They have so many hitters that are doing extremely, extremely well versus lefties. Kevin Pillar, Rengifo, Taylor Ward, Ohapi. So many guys are crushing lefties. Bloop and a blast in the first inning can cash this. So I like it a lot. I also have a hit parlay in this game. Luis Rengifo and Anthony Volpe each to record a hit. That's minus 116 on FanDuel. My man Anthony Volpe is on a 19-game hit streak. So I don't know if I knew he was hooping right now, but I didn't know it was that fucking crazy. 19-game hit streak. I've used him a bunch of times in hit parlays. And obviously with a 19-game hit streak, he's made me a lot of coins. So I'm gonna go right back to it. It's not the best matchup on paper, facing Griffin Canning. Griffin Canning is a lot more susceptible to lefties, but he crushes the pitch mix he's gonna see. Fastball, changeup, slider does really well against that pitch mix. And I'm just gonna trust the man to keep doing what he's been doing, which is getting at least 1 hit in a ball game. So I like him. Luis Rengifo. Anytime he's facing a lefty, I'm gonna find a way to back him. Switch hitter, but much better facing lefties. He's still batting over 400 versus lefties last 30 days. So, I mean, not much explanation needed, I feel like, for that one. And then Aaron Judge. I took Aaron Judge total bases, excuse me, at minus 113 on Caesars. Same kind of deal, right? Not the greatest matchup in the world because Canning is much more susceptible to lefties. That's why everybody's on Soto today. But still, I mean, Judge is absolutely demolishing baseball. If his bat makes contact with a baseball, more times than not, way more times than not, it's going 100+ off the bat. Extremely hot right now. Good history versus the Angels. Canning is a fucking meatball man. So as long as Judge doesn't walk twice, I think he's gonna hit baseballs extremely fucking hard today. And as long as they're not right at people, I think he cashes this line. I think his home run line is like plus 225 or something stupid like that. So I think there's a really, really good chance he goes yard. Obviously, if he does, we cash his bet. So yeah, I like Aaron Judge as well. So that's 3 straight plays in this game. Really, really like this game. Big fan of this game. Smart likes Nathaniel Lowe as well. Okay, I like that. Bicky says if McGill can get 9 Ks, then Quintana can get 7 at plus 830. Holy shit. I mean, like I said, play what you love. Play what you love. I'm not completely in love with that, to be honest, but I see the, I see the thought process. You know what I'm saying? I think McGill's more nasty than Quintana is with that slider, but who the fuck am I? Like I said, if you love it and the price is right and you feel good about it in your heart, then by all means, do not let me talk you off. All right, so I don't have much in this late slate. We have Astros, Mariners, Marlins, Padres, and Phillies, Giants. I don't have much, so I'm gonna end it off with a nice little juicy hit parlay, and I got a couple sprinkles as well. So 3-leg hit parlay on DraftKings plus 152. Nice way to end the stream, right? Nice plus money straight. I got some plus money sprinkles for y'all as well. So 3-leg hit parlay on DraftKings plus 152. Jose Ramirez, Corey Seager, and Luis Arias for a single. Make sure it's a single, not a hit. If you want to play hit, that's perfectly fine too. You should still, be getting plus money. So love the matchup for all three of these guys. The chat, there's a bunch of guys in the chat that were on Jose and Seager as well. Pretty much the same cap, right? I'm not gonna fucking bore you guys with the details, but same cap. Corey Seager's going against Brandon Pfaadt, who is a meatball man, crushes the pitch mix he's going to see. Corey Seager is extremely fucking hot right now. I think he has a home run in like 3 or 4 straight games, something like that. So riding the hot hand, crushes the pitch mix, good pitching matchup. I also played Corey Seager home run at plus 300 on FanDuel for those same exact reasons. Jose Ramirez, same kind of deal. The man absolutely broke my heart. I think it was 2 days ago. I had him in a hit parlay. Hits what should have been a home run, and that shit gets robbed by fucking Joe Adele. Just absolute fucking pain, as painful as it gets. But same kind of deal. He's been extremely hot. He's going against Feltner, I believe it is, who is another absolute meatball man in cores. I think he's like minus 400 or minus 450 on some books to get a hit. So not too much explanation needed there. And then Luis Arias to record a single. This man has made me so much coin this year. Even solely as a Padre, which has been, I think, less than like 10 games. So if there's any guy I don't need to explain why I'm taking to get a single, it's Luis Arias. So I know he's going against a lefty in Luzardo, but he doesn't give a fuck. He's great versus lefties as well. So yeah, just like I said, not too much explanation needed. Last couple of sprinkles, I took Jose Ramirez double at plus 265. I also took Jose Ramirez home run at plus 410 for reasons I already spoke about. So yeah, I mean that's it for me. Like I said, there's 3 late games. Didn't really like much in all 3. I'll probably look a little bit more at the Phillies Giants game. Zach Wheeler day, so I like back in the fields and Zach Wheeler in some type of form of fashion when he pitches. So I might look a little deeper into that game, but that's really it. That is really it. We're gonna do we're gonna do a couple of things before I get you guys out of here. James, you ready for Brad or not? All right. So yeah, 9:40 game Astros Mariners. Although I don't have anything in this game, my man Locke does. Second official dinger Tuesday pick for my man Locke is gonna be another nice little long shot. Mitch Garver. He's plus 600 to hit a home run on FanDuel. So there you go. Second official dinger pick from my man Locke. So he's on Mitch Garver. He's on Jake Fraley as his other Dinger Tuesday pick, and then he's on the 3-leg home run parlay, which was Ryan McMahon, Juan Soto, and Gunnar Henderson at plus 86.64. So shout out my man Locke. Still wanted to provide the people with the sauce, even though he couldn't be here today. Big salute to my man Locke. Yeah, so we're gonna send it to a quick break with my man Brad. Stay tuned. We're gonna, do a little outro as well for the people, but do a little recap for action that hasn't started already. But yeah, stay tuned. Kick it to my man Brad. Be right back in 30 seconds.
Wait, before we get back to the picks, I wanted to thank you all for watching. Friends don't let friends watch videos without hitting the like button. So go ahead and press the thumbs up button and like the video. If you're new here and not subscribed, you should go ahead and do so because we're dropping new content each and every day on the GoldBoys Network. We strive to cover every sport and give out picks and analysis and valuable information for free on the GoldBoys Network. So make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell so you can get notified when we drop something new. I'm Brad Thomas. Let's get back to the picks.
Bang, bang, bang. You heard the man. Hit the like button if you have not already. Really helps us out. And Go Boys Network on the road to 10K subscribers. So thank you to those that have hit the subscribe button already. If you have not, I'd urge you to do so. A lot of free content coming out every single week, including this show, which, personally, I'm biased, but I think is extremely valuable. My man Cressy's been killing it every single day with the MLB preview videos as well. Bunch of free content every week, on the channel. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for us. Really appreciate you guys. Much, much love. So last thing I'm going to do is do a little recap for those of you that have joined late. Red Sox, Orioles started already, so we're going to skip over that. So let's do it. Kyle Gibson over 16 and a half outs. We have the Nationals, Braves, same game parlay, -110 on BetMGM, which is Ozuna hit, Nationals under 6.5 team total, and Atlanta Braves plus half a run in the first 5, -110 on BetMGM. Then we have the 2-leg ESPN bet parlay, which is plus 131. That's Andrew Abbott under 3.5 earned runs, paired with Cole Reagan's over 17.5 outs. Nice little plus money play there. We have the Royals SGP -118 on FanDuel. That's Maikel Garcia hit, Bobby Witt Jr. hit, and the Kansas City Royals plus 2.5 in the first 5. I also sprinkled Bobby Witt double plus 260 and Bobby Witt triple plus 1250 on BetMGM. On to this Angels game. We have Angels first 5, team total over 1.5. We have the hit parlay in that game, which is Luis Rengifo and Anthony Volpe to record a hit. And I'm also on Aaron Judge over 1.5 total bases, -113 on Caesars. And then ending it off with a nice juicy ass hit parlay, plus 152 on DraftKings. Jose Ramirez, Corey Seager, Luis Arraez single. I also sprinkle Seager home run plus 300. Jose Ramirez double plus 265, and Jose Ramirez home run at plus 410. And that does it, my friends. That does it. So yeah, solo show. I kind of hate the solo show. You just kind of gotta stick with my face and my voice only. I'm sure you guys are fucking sick of me by now, but we made good time. 15 game slate. We're live for 40 minutes. Much love and thank you to those that tune in today, tune in every single week. We appreciate you guys. You guys allow us to keep doing this. So yeah, like I said, very successful stream last Tuesday. We're looking to repeat that again tonight. My man Lock hitting you with some Dinger Tuesday plays, home run parlay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream, got some value from the stream. And yeah, we'll be back next Tuesday, I believe. Next Tuesday, we'll let you guys know. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Hit that like button on your way out if you haven't already. And we will see you when we see you. Good luck tonight on all your action. Peace.